Welcome. You're listening to the University of Akron Marketing Podcast, sponsored by S3 Technologies.
So my name's Yasmine, and for my social media app/platform, I actually thought about wanting to come up with something similar to a podcast for an app, rather than like your typical social media app like Instagram. So I came up with the name The Juggle because I want my platform to be about authentic storytelling and balancing life's juggling act and also highlighting cultural identity. I feel like that's super important. Um, I want it to be a place where everyone and anyone can feel seen and heard because it is so important for us as human beings to have some sort of safe haven where we can talk about everyday triumphs and struggles and not feel like we're alone. I just want it to be a space where people from all walks of life can connect because, granted, yes, we are all very different, but at the same time, I also feel like we're all so similar in so many ways. And and I think that's just the beautiful thing about connecting with people is you feel like you can be super different, but once you connect, even if it's something so simple like, oh, I'm also a 23-year-old college student, like, you have something in common. Because I feel like too often we feel boxed in by age or race or gender or even just background, like we only belong to one group. But what I want is to break down those walls and show that even with different stories, we share so many of the same struggles and dreams. My goal here isn't to preach or give you some one-size-fits-all advice. It's to share my own story as I figure life out and to create a space where your stories matter too. Um, it's to share my own story as I'm trying to figure life out and to create a space where everyone's story matters too. So it's whether you're a student or a young professional or just someone trying to balance life like most of us out here. In the short term, I hope this platform gives you something to relate to or maybe a little encouragement to just get through your day or even just your week. But in the long run, I want this to grow into a community where people from all different backgrounds and races and ages and cultures and even just experiences can come together, share, and just realize that we're more alike than we are different. So when it comes to marketing implications, I feel like today's audiences are tired of like the polished, perfect branding. They want stories that feel real and just more authentic. So by or partnering with creators who share genuine real life experiences, marketers can build trust and loyalty that's hard to buy with traditional ads. Also, I feel like the smaller communities can have stronger engagement. Like a big following isn't always the most powerful. I feel like the relatable communities drive deeper conversations and higher engagement and just long-term brand advocates. Marketers should care because these micro audiences can influence buying decisions more than broad campaigns. And just empowerment through identity, like seeing cultural stories and traditions celebrated and not stereotyped. I feel like really empowers people to embrace their own identity and feel proud of it. For marketers, it's about building trust and those long-term brand loyalty relationships through authenticity and community, and just cultural respect as well. We all want to be respected. For consumers, it's about finding spaces that feel real, relatable, and inclusive, and just where they can see themselves and be heard and just feel like they truly belong.